This is where it all began. Okay, I have tried way too many times to make this intro, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. As you can see from the title of the video, I just took over my family's small business, and my goal is to turn it into a multi-million dollar company. It's going to take a lot of growth, a lot of work, but I think we can do it. So, a little bit of backstory into how we got here. It started back in 1980 when my great grandparents decided they wanted to sell grass to people. Now, I'm not sure where that idea came from because my great grandfather worked at a car dealership and my great grandmother was an accountant. But I guess they just kind of saw the opportunity present itself and they took it and ran with it. They got in contact with a farm, and for about 35 years, they ran a very successful small business. Fast forward to 2017, and that is when my parents came in and kind of started taking over the company and learning the ropes. And by 2020, they were fully running it. And over the last 5 or 6 years, we've slowly been building each year and growing. But last year, in July of 2025, my dad was diagnosed with CML and had a myeloid sarcoma, I think is how you say it. But basically had a mass on his heart that was about the size of a grapefruit. And so for the last half of the year, him and my mom basically lived in the hospital, and we were still trying to operate and bring in trucks and stuff, but it was a very tough year to say the least. So here we are today. It is now up to me and my mother and the Lord above to see where we can take this thing. So today is Thursday, April 16th, and tomorrow will be our first official day being open. We've been taking orders for a couple weeks now, but tomorrow is going to be the first day where we get a truck coming to our location and have customers coming and picking up from out here. And we got a lot of work to do before that happens. We kind of want to clean up a little bit and clear off some of the areas where we lay out the sod and just make this place look a little bit more presentable. I know we're not going to be able to get it perfect before tomorrow, but I think we can at least make it look a little bit nicer. But yeah, once the truck comes in, we'll unload the pallets, place them all, organize them, and make sure we know where each one's going. And yeah. So our truck is here, ready to be unloaded and prepped for tomorrow. We're gonna get up here, help him unload. As you guys saw, our truck came in. The grass has been delivered. Looks really good. This is all Bermuda. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run to Home Depot, grab some mulch, and I'm also gonna grab some little flags so that we can mark all of these pallets and make sure we know where they're going. But yeah, the rest of the day is pretty much going to be full of cleaning this place up and getting this grass ready to go for tomorrow. I got my mulch, but in return, I also got a gash in my tire. Yay! Well, I am just now getting back from my trip to Home Depot. We had a little bit of a blowout, and I spent way too much time changing that spare tire because I didn't have the tool that comes with the truck to lower down the spare tire. And so I thought it would be quicker and more efficient to just come home, grab a spare tire from here, go back and change it out. And while the tire was the same size, the wheel was different. And when I put it on, the rotor was right up against the wheel and it was grinding. And so that had to get changed. And I ended up having to go and just go to AutoZone and find a tool to lower that spare tire. And yeah, so now it is 8 o'clock. I've probably got 5 minutes of daylight left, which means unfortunately we are not gonna get that mulch put out today. But what I am gonna do is go grab some diesel for the forklift, make sure it's running all right, and probably get some food and call it a night. And we'll get back out here early in the morning. Good morning. It is Friday, our first official day open. It's about
6:30, so we probably got an hour until customers start rolling in here. I'm gonna check the forklift, make sure it's all good, and make sure we're ready to run this morning. Let's go. All right, let's see. Oh, well, it looks like our jump box battery is dead. Perfect.
Hello.
Where's the extension cord?
There's not one over there plugged up, like beside where the sink is.
All right. My mom's bringing over the extension cord. We've got one right here, but it looks like it's up underneath 5 years worth of leaves and sticks. I got some at Home Depot.
Where are they at?
On the thing, do you have the list?
Is there a black Sharpie in there or
Maybe.
maybe lose some more power, and we don't want to wear the starter out. So like we probably just need to give it 10 minutes to have its cup of coffee. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's 7 o'clock, so we got about 30 minutes until people start rolling up. But my mom says to let the Princeton have its cup of coffee, so we'll let it sit. Let's see. All right. We got the Princeton working. Now we're just gonna give it some time, let it run for a little bit, warm up, and get the day started. It is it's 8:40. We have had 2 people come by already. One picked up 2 pallets and one picked up a half pallet that we had to hand load. So that was fun. Got a nice sweat on this morning, but it is a just gorgeous day outside. Couldn't have asked for better weather. I think it's gonna get a little bit hot later this afternoon, but it's all around a beautiful day. It is about 10:30. We've had a few more people come and pick up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pallets left, but 5 of them are all going to the same place. One of them, somebody came and picked up one, and they're going to come back and pick up another. So I guess really we only have 9 plus 5, 4. And then I believe 2 more of these are gone already as well. Well, we've had a couple more people pick up, and I think we've got a little bit of time before the next customer comes to pick up their order. So I think I'm gonna start putting some of this mulch out on a pallet so that it's easier to move around. We got our customer back to pick up his other pallet. So I know my mic was on for that. The guy that just came and picked up, I actually went to high school with his daughters, and one of my good buddies worked for him building fences for a while, so he's a cool guy. Hey, come in. No. Can I come out? And I got Legos. Sweet. Okay, let's try this again. Doing well.
Tammy left me a.
Okay, we've got it right over here for you.
Oh, that's pretty good if this is the first.
$30 pieces, ready to go. There, more tomatoes. She's eating a prickly pear off the cactus.
It's good. All right.
We just got done putting out the mulch, and I thought that we might be a little short, but turns out we didn't even finish one of the spots that we were supposed to finish. So, but I mean, it looks a lot better. It's not perfect, but it is presentable, I think. So, definitely looks better than before. We still got some areas to kind of cover up, like over there. I don't know if you can see that right there. And then I guess I'll be getting some more mulch for the spot up by the road. But that sounds like a tomorrow ordeal. It is 5 o'clock. Day's kind of winding down. We're waiting on one last customer to come pick up these 5 pallets. But we did have another little mishap. We held out 2 pallets for somebody that called us yesterday, and they have yet to get back with us today. So we're assuming they're going to be a no-show, which means we're going to be stuck with, I think, 4 pallets to put out. So that'll be fun. So we are finally getting wrapped up out here for the day. It's about 7 o'clock. Last customer came and picked up their 5 pallets probably an hour ago. Which shout out to Carlos with All American Landscapes. People ask us if we do sod installs, and we don't do them ourselves, but we constantly recommend All American Landscapes for all of our customers. So if you need any kind of landscaping work done, Carlos with All American Landscapes, they do great work, and Carlos is an even better guy. So shout out to you. But yeah, so we got the rest of our grass put out. I'll show you guys. So this is our yardage. We've got about a pallet here, half a pallet up there, and about a half pallet up there. And so all of this ideally is going to be sold by the piece rather than by the pallet or the half pallet or whatever. So, and then we've got our 3 pallets for tomorrow, Saturday, which I'm only going to be here a couple hours because I've got a wedding to go to, but hopefully we can get rid of most of this stuff before the weekend's over. But yeah, that pretty much does it for the day. I'm gonna walk up here, take our big open sign down, and then pretty much call it a day. I am excited, to say the least, to see where things go. I'm thankful for the opportunity, and yeah, stay tuned to see where we go with this thing. Peace. One last thing. I saw this in the office and I just felt like I had to share. That is where it all started. My love for sod, right? Little did I know. But this is where it all began.